welcome back to Time to Change. My name is Antonella and I'm a licensed practitioner of NLP.
Hi, I'm Jane and I'm a life coach.
Today, guys, we have a really nice topic we would like to discuss with you is happiness. So we would like to bring you some happiness and also to help you to boost your happiness daily. So Jane, I would like to start asking you, what does it mean happiness to you? I mean, what does it mean for you?
Well, it's a curious thing, isn't it? Happiness, the elusive happiness. We're all looking for it everywhere. And do we really know actually what it means? Do we think happiness is inside of us or outside of us? I think actually it's inside of us because you can't touch it. It's not tangible.
Yeah.
We can fall into the traps of thinking that once we buy a new dress, we'll be happy. Once we lose some weight, we'll be happy. All the things that are outside of us, rather than choosing right now to actually be happy with life exactly the way it is. Because that's when it's possible to change if there's something you want to change about your life. But we fall into another trap, which is getting rid of things. So pulling things in, pushing things away in an attempt to be happy, when actually happiness is a state and a journey and actually a conscious decision on a daily basis that you choose to be happy. I have to say that it's much easier with evening primrose oil, because evening primrose oil balances my hormones really nicely, so that if I'm ever feeling evening primrose oil, I'm brought back to my lovely, happy, natural, happy state. So that's what I do personally, but also from a life coaching perspective. We're aiming to have a balanced life, and that means all the areas of our life going in the positive way. It's a daily, weekly, monthly challenge, yearly challenge, because you work more, then you have less time for yourself or less time for relationships. So it's about being aware of that and have a regular check-in with yourself once a month and saying, okay, what's missing this month? Often for me, it's something creative, like a creative project or course, or planning a holiday somewhere because I know that's what I love, or go to an art gallery. So knowing what you love, I have a brilliant fridge magnet from a very dear friend of mine that says, do more things that you love.
Yeah,
exactly. So it's almost like you need to, and today I said, I realized that what I do is every day I go, I need to do one thing today that will change my life.
Yeah.
Something tiny, like, I don't know, defrost the freezer. That changes my life. Or today I made an appointment for the dentist, because that will change my life. But something small that takes, I don't know, a few minutes, or, okay, defrosting the freezer does longer than that, but something that makes you actually give yourself that happiness. And today I've just gone and bought some plants, because plants make me happy. Plants die.
Yeah, it's about finding the happiness in the small things, right?
Exactly. Yes, there can be big things, but you don't need big things all the time. And so I went to Japan a few years ago, and it was a big trip, wasn't it? It was a really big trip. We don't have to do that every year. We meet up and we have a glass of wine, and a chat and a walk and a lovely time. That's very manageable, isn't it? And we know that if we haven't seen each other for a while, we need it, don't we, Angela?
Yeah, I think it's very important. Yeah.
Very important. So basically, identify what makes you happy first, number one, and then put it in your mind. When can I do it? Is it going for a hike? Is it going to the park? It's often outside, right? Do you get joy from it being outside, Angela?
I love it. I think it's changed completely my mood, and I think it changed my day. Being outside, expose yourself to sunlight. In fact, in a bit I will give you also some tips about that. Yeah. So, but definitely, yes, I really enjoyed being outside.
Today I was inside working on the computer all day, and I had a 10-minute break, and I thought, what do I need to perk me up? Is it a coffee? Is it something to eat? Is it a glass of water? And I went outside and just put my head in the sun for under 10 minutes, and that's what it was.
Yeah,
that download of light and energy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a natural sunlight. But I know, Anto, you've got some nice information on that. So yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, Jane. I think it's really important to follow all these little tips you gave us, and to make, our day really different, really happy. And guys, you can also do it in a more scientific way. Let's say there are, and probably you already read about it, already heard about it. There are 4 molecules that are responsible for our happiness. Probably you already heard about talking, about serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, and endorphins. So basically, these are 4 neurotransmitters that are responsible for our happiness. So the first one is the serotonin. It's also known as the confidence molecule. And this neurotransmitter helps to regulate our mood, our appetite, our sleep, our learning also ability and memory. The second one, the dopamine one, is also known as a reward molecule. And this one is also known as the feel-good one. So it's very important for your brain's reward system. Let's say, for example, you open your Instagram and you just notice that 10, 11, 20, or 30 friends like your picture. So this helped you to increase your dopamine in your brain, as well as having internet access, or having like anything like associated to social media. I mean, normally this helps to increase the dopamine in your system. The third one is oxytocin. This one is another, let's say, it's called known as a love hormone. And this is essential for childbirth, for example, for breastfeeding. And normally we increase the level of the oxytocin in our brain when we got some physical touch or some physical connection with someone. It could be a kiss, hugging, or holding hands. So this helps to increase this hormone in our brain. And then the last one is the endorphin. And this is also, let's say, it's our natural pain reliever. So basically, our body produces it, our brain produces it whenever we got some stress or some discomfort. So it's like to compensate that, our brain produces that. It's a like natural pain reliever, let's say. So today, guys, I think probably you're ready, but I think it was important to do this quick recap about these 4 hormones. And today I would like to give you a few tips to actually improve the first one, which is the serotonin one. And we can do it in a natural way. So there are like few tips that you can put in place and in practice today, from today on, that will help you to regulate that. So the first one is to get some tryptophan. Tryptophan is an amino acid that you can find in some food, like for example, cheese, pineapple, tofu, nuts and seeds, and also some vegetable as a spinach. And this the question for you, Jane. Do you really have, or do you usually have this food in your diet? Do you normally?
Nearly all. I follow something called the blood type diet. I followed the diet for about 6 months before I was confirmed the blood type that I am. I'm an A. And pineapple is medicine for my body. So, and before we videoed this, I had some almonds just to give me an energy boost before the class. But I mean, spinach, I tend to put in my smoothies, but I haven't done one of those for a while. So it's good to be reminded about these things because it's easy to get out of the habit of eating certain things. Tofu, I'm not for sure about tofu. Is it a good thing?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's good to have in your diet. So try it. I mean, I tried when I was in Japan, long time ago. I mean, I'm not really, honestly, a big fan of it, but I compensate with some other foods I've just mentioned, like nuts and pineapples and cheese for sure. So yeah, cheese, I love cheese. So yeah, and then we go to the second tip that I would like to give you guys about how to increase naturally the serotonin level in your brain, which is to expose yourself to natural light. As you said before, I mean, I'm sure it happened to you that when you expose yourself or when you spend more time outside, you feel straight away better. You feel like delightful or delighted, how you say in English, better anyway, in a better mood. This is because the natural light, the sunshine helps you to produce vitamin D, which is really important to increase your serotonin level. So I would really suggest you to spend, as you said, Jane, before, as much time as you can outside. And if you can, and it goes like it's connected to my third tip, also to exercise outside. To have some intense exercise, increase actually the activity of the part of the brain which is responsible of the production of serotonin in your brain. In fact, I was reading a really interesting article. It was saying that many, people that feel depressed, normally doctor, it has been proved that in these people, the serotonin level is really, really, really low. So the doctor many times, psychotherapists, for example, suggest them to increase their physical activity, so to do some more exercise, because this will help them to increase their serotonin level, and obviously with some other treatment, etc., will help them to get out of to get over the depression. So I think it's really important to take it into account.
That's
Um,
interesting.
what
Say
about
that.
that? Do you normally exercise outside, or how is your,
No, I'm not the world's best exerciser. I'm trying to start jogging, but I go to Zumba in a room, or I go to do yoga in my place. But listen, I was watching a video recently about on YouTube about the happiest countries in the world, and bizarrely, the happiest countries in the world are in Scandinavia. And yeah, and they have little light. So they have a very balanced. There's lots of reasons why it's that area. They don't seek. They've got two words for the word happy: glad and happy. So internally they're happy. They have their needs met, their basics needs met, and more. The government looks after them. There's brilliant support for children, etc. When you just had a baby, but they don't have the light. But I imagine they do a lot of exercise.
yeah, probably. Or maybe they will take, some other tips, or some other good, let's say, good habits
Diet.
to
Yeah.
compensate that. So, guys, I'm just going to go to the other last two tips. The fourth one is take care of your intestine. Probably you were just asking yourself, what does it mean? What's the connection between my intestine and the serotonin level, my happiness? Yeah, that's big. Actually, there's a big connection there, because once you are in a good health and your intestine, your digestion system works well, you will feel like more satisfied, you will feel better, you will feel happy, and that's a connection between that and the serotonin level in your brain. So please make sure you cut the sugar, you reduce the level of sugar in your diet, or carbohydrates, for example. You pull out some more fruits, fresh vegetables. It's in life, it's all about balance at the end of the day. So balance, also make sure that you got also a balanced diet.
Yeah, and drink more water.
Yes.
More water, dried apricots, dried fruits, whatever works for you. But your health is very, very dependent on a good digestive system.
Definitely, I think it's very important.
Ignored.
And then the last part, Jane, I would like to ask you your help with that, because I would like to do a live demonstration. I think it is more effective. So I would like to help you to create a pleasant state, so to practice to feel good. This is an NLP exercise, and it has been demonstrated, it has been shown that there's a strong connection between that and your serotonin, to increase your serotonin level in your brain. What does it mean? It has been studied that people that have done this exercise have actually improved their serotonin level in their brain. So there's a strong connection between that, so which is actually create a good state. And also, as Richard Bandler, the co-founder of NLP, said once, it's important to know how to feel good. Not because we have always to feel good, but at least we have an option there. We know how to do it in case we need it. So I would like just to do a practical demonstration with you, and then maybe it's a little gift also for you. Then you will get out today on whatever you are planning for tonight in a better mood. I'm sure. Well, you are already like got a happy face, but I think I can help you to increase it even more. Okay. So for the guys that are listening to us, first of all, please, so in this case, I'm talking to Jane, but I'm talking to everyone that's listening to this video. So first of all, find a comfortable place in your house. It could be a chair or sofa. So make sure you feel like comfortable. So, okay. So after that, we'd like to ask you to close your eyes. Okay. And take a deep breath. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? And then I would like to ask you to visualize, to recall in your memory a happy moment in your life. It could be a vacation, it could be a happy moment experience you lived with someone from your family, with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend, with friends. Any moment in your life. It could be even like looking at some picture you had in your house, but try to bring to your memory is a nice experience. And Jane, please tell me when you find one. Yeah? Okay. Can you please tell me where you feel this emotion? Is in your chest? Is in your stomach? Where do you feel this happy, this good, really good emotion?
Oh, it's difficult.
Try to visualize it. Okay, in your chest?
Yeah, but it doesn't feel deep enough.
Okay. Try maybe like even more like, okay, let me help you with connect a little bit more with your body, okay? So first of all, try to focus on your body now. Feel, feel where your hands are like touching your legs, probably, perhaps, okay? How you're sitting, the feeling of your legs touching probably the chair, if you're sitting on a chair. So try to be conscious about how your body is right now and how you're feeling right now. And for sure, we are now talking in this video and you are listening to my voice. So I would like you to feel more calm and relaxed. With each words I'm pronouncing, your unconscious level has all the tool you need to feel more relaxed. There's no rush. So every time you listen to my voice, you feel a bit more relaxed. You feel calm, you feel well. You can feel your heart. You can feel your lungs. You can feel every single part of your body. Okay? And from this state, I would like now you to bring in your memory this nice, visualizing this nice memory, happy moment when you felt really, really happy, when you were smiling all the time. And just tell me when you find one.
My stomach?
Okay, good.
It's difficult.
Is it in your stomach?
It's either in my heart or it's in my lower stomach.
Could be everywhere.
Okay.
Just if it's in your stomach, let's focus on that part. Does it has any specific color? Can you see any color there in your stomach?
Blue.
Blue, okay. Do you see any shape? Does it have any shape? Is a circle, square?
Yeah, it has a shape. It's kind of a circle square.
Circle square, okay. And does any specific maybe music or sound you can connect it to it?
Sound the sea.
Sea, nice. And can you also tell me if that's a specific temperature? It's cold, warm, okay. So now imagine this blue square circle and imagine it increasing the size of this nice. So this getting bigger and bigger and bigger in your stomach. So this circle is getting bigger and bigger and it's actually expanding everywhere. It's all around you. From your stomach, it's like a bubble. It's a blue bubble that is getting you, it's covering all of you, all your body, okay? Yeah, exactly. And then imagine this color, the blue color, make it like brighter, nicer color, okay? And then at the same time, increase this nice temperature. So this is warm, so you feel the warm all over you. It's all covering you. The blue color, this warm, is everywhere. It's from your head, it's getting, on your shoulders, on your arms, everywhere. It's everywhere. This nice and happy sensation. And also, is it in a move? There's any movement there, or this is static image? Is it moving?
Static.
Static, okay. If we try to make it a little bit like in a movement, like imagine this a circle that is covering you, move a bit. Does it improve the sensation, the feeling? If we make it in...
It's gentle. It's like a gentle
Okay.
wave.
All right. So increase it a bit, this movement. Every time I count to 3, increase it. 4, see how it's moved everywhere and how the level of the well-being and happiness is increasing you till I'm counting to 5. And then I'm moving to 6 and feel how this good feeling is even increasing. And now 7, it's everywhere. There's no any part of your body left. It's everywhere. This blue, nice and happy sensation is all around you. And like notice how it's even increasing even more when from 6 I pass to 7. It's a little bit more, even more. And we can do even better. Increase it even more when we go from 7 to 8. Feel it is everywhere. You can even smell it. Smell this happiness. Mm-hmm. From your nose, it goes like through your every part of your body. And this, you feel now complete, you feel well, you feel happy, you feel you can do everything you have in your mind. And sounds also, this nice sound is everywhere as well. It's your soundtrack. And it's saying, Jane, you can do it. You're capable, and you are a happy person. Okay? And remember to bring with you this happy feeling, this nice and good emotion, all night and tomorrow and all day tomorrow. So feel it and keep imagining and visualizing this happy emotion all around you. Okay? So now slowly, whenever you're ready, whenever you are ready to come back here and now, open your eyes. You don't want to. Welcome back.
Oh, I feel very tranquil, very calm. This happiness is not like how you imagine it to be, you know, like a woo. It's more like a
relaxed. Yeah. You know what? You know why? Because we did a bit of actually this normally takes a little bit longer, but the first part, when I made you feel relaxed, it was to make you connect even more with your body. Normally it takes longer, and then also the second part about speed and increase your happiness, it takes also longer because I have to walk through all your sub modalities and to talk you through. Anyway, the good news is, guys, that you can do it at home. You can do it like yourself using this sub-modality. So detecting which part of your body you feel this nice emotion. Imagine visualizing it as a shape. Try to make the shape bigger. If it's a circle, as in the case of Jane, make it bigger. Make it like in a movement or static, depending on how. Just try to feel also yourself. If you feel better, if you improve like the movement, or maybe you feel better if it's a static image. And then you put as many as option you want, like colors. So you put like some more colors on it. You put like voices, laughs, for example, or you put like a voice from familiar people. So all some modalities that will help you to increase even more this good state. So it's really important to help it. You can do it daily. I mean, every time you wake up in the morning or before to go to bed or during the day, whenever you feel overwhelmed, stressed, and also a bit sad, this will help you to increase your serotonin level, to feel calmer, as you said, Jane. It's really important also to be more connected with yourself. And definitely let me know how it goes. So I think it's a really nice exercise you can do whenever you want. So please let us know how you feel after doing that, if it was easy or complicated, and then we can do maybe another video only about that. I can show you some more tricks about how to make it even stronger and even more efficient and effective. So subscribe, please, guys, to our channel. I think it's really important to us. And I don't know, Jenny, if you have anything to add?
Thanks. First of all, thank you very much for that. It was wonderful. Can it work with two people, like two friends doing it to each other? Because I think it's easier to kind of just, for someone can just go with it then, and then the other person can listen to the language.
Definitely. Yes. Yeah.
A couple of things I wanted to mention. One is I watched a YouTube video, TED Talk actually, about a guy who had been part of the Harvard study of people over the last 75 years. So they've been studying people's happiness, people's lives. So equally measure of rich private school and lower, less rich public school people. And the one thing that can you imagine what the one thing that leads to happiness, and all these many people they've studied over 75 years? Can you think about the one thing? Because anyway, what do you think, Antonella?
I'm
No?
not sure what it is. I don't know.
Well, he said fundamentally it's about relationships, good quality relationships. So friends that you can rely on, that you know that will be there for you if you need them, and a partner, of course, the partner that even if you argue with them, if you know fundamentally deep down that if something happened to you, they would have your back, that makes you live longer and live happier. So so that's a really good thing to bear in mind, really, that it's fine to make yourself happy, but if you need to be surrounded by people that don't make you unhappy. You know, your happy is your responsibility. That's no one can make you happy, but it's more difficult if you're with somebody who pushes your buttons to make you feel not so happy. The other thing I want to say is gratitude. So gratitude's been around for a long time, and they say that if you focus on 5 things that you're grateful for, do it at the end of the day, because then you go to sleep and you focus on that. But it depends on your wording, you know, if it's gratitude or how you feel lucky for anything, for having a sunny, or having a great friend like Antella, or, you know, some experience that happened during that day, or anything. So every day. But then even one step further in a relationship is to find 5 things, or even 2 things that you're grateful to them for every day.
Yeah,
because that will just make the relationship so wonderful, because we all want to be appreciated and respected and seen. You know, we all need to be seen for who we are. These things are external, but there's something to consider.
Thank you very much. And I completely agree with you. It's really important to find things and reasons to be happy, and we have so many around us. It's just that we need just to pay attention, because sometimes we just go in a rush, we jump from one thing to the other, we just don't stop to really appreciate what we have and feel this gratitude you were talking about. So definitely 100%.
Yeah. The word enjoy. Sorry, the word enjoy, I've realized recently, is the enjoy. To be enjoy. On a daily basis, making a boiled egg for breakfast, you could be enjoy doing that. It doesn't have to be a chore. It's the way you see it. We can see everything in so many different ways. So choose to see things through joy, through the eyes of joy, through the eyes of love, and treat yourself with the eyes of love. And just treat yourself like the most amazing person that is in the planet, because you are. Okay, on that note, I'm done.
Okay, so let's go and be happy. Basically, let's make a really a difference in our life, and let's do all. I mean, guys, you got so many tips and that we share with you today. So we really hope this video was helpful for you. So please just put your comments, as I said before. Subscribe to our channel, because so in this way you won't miss any other video. Thank you very much for your patience, for your attention.
Ciao. Bye bye.
Bye. Speak to you soon.